Let's keep that applause going nice and loud. Let's welcome to the stage Mathew Kramer!
Surprised I can lift that. Fell asleep earlier in a haberdashery, and when I woke up I couldn't feel my arm. Pins and needles. Good, it gets better, I think. Well, hopefully. I just want to start by saying that all the stories I'm about to tell are absolutely true. So I'll just get started. Yeah, growing up I was always a bit of a dreamer. I used to go through dreams faster than Freddy Krueger on a Segway. I remember one time turning to my mum and going, "Mum, I want to join a band." So the next day I did. Well, I say next day, it was a marching band, so it took a while to catch them. For some reason, it never really occurred to me that I needed to play an instrument to be in a band. So they gave me the cymbals to play, which is not the sexiest of instruments. I used to be there at the back. I was quite an unfortunate looking child. Big ears. Be at the back there, playing my cymbals. People would look at me like, "Is that a monkey playing a cymbal?" The waistcoat and the fez didn't help, if I'm honest. When I turned 9, I aspired to be what all young boys want to be, a priest. I'd sit there in the day and write these prayers, and in the evening I'd solemnly read them at the dining room table. Sit there opposite my alphabeti spaghetti and quote Genesis. "I can feel it coming in the air." I know that's Phil Collins, but for the sake of the joke, roll with it. Come on. Come on. And about to take a vow of celibacy. That came naturally. Yeah. In the end, though, I gave up the priesting to pursue my real passion. Boobs. Loved boobs. I used to lay in bed and dream of the women in the daily sport. And in the daytime, I'd just go out and buy it because you could, as a kid. And I'd take it home and I'd cut out the boobs. It's very weird. Stick them on the wall like a Bond villain. Sort of plotting world domination. Areola by areola. Yeah. My bedroom was my titty Taj Mahal. In the end, though, sorry, what am I talking about? But yeah, I'm starting to sort of paint a picture of the kind of kid I was, a weird one. And, I was not the sharpest tool in the box. The wheel was always spinning, but the hamster was a paraplegic. Yeah, speaking of hamsters, I used to have a hamster. He was a Russian dwarf hamster, tiny little guy. Being a dwarf hamster as well, I'm pretty sure he had a bit of a height complex because I think he took up cage fighting. And the reason I think this is he was always training. He was always in his wheel, running around, doing press-ups, sort of chin-ups off the bar, you know. Anyway, he lost loads of weight. He was looking great for it. And then he died. Yeah. I know. It turns out he wasn't training to be a cage fighter. He was just really ill, and had gone mad. Yeah, it's probably through living in a cage in a kitchen, I imagine. I mean, that would do it. I'd go mad. So to fill the void left by this guy, I got another pet called Sticky, and you can probably guess by the inspired name what he was. It's an anorexic cat. I'm only joking, he was a stick insect. Yeah. He was pretty shit pets, stick insects though, if I'm honest. They're pretty boring, they don't do a lot. They're not like dogs. You know, you can't throw a stick for a stick insect because they lose their minds. They're like, "Uncle Dave, no!" It's like, wasn't it Uncle Dave? It's fine. In the end, he became a victim of his generation. He was run over by a Star Wars toy. By me. I didn't mean to. Snapped him in half though. But I feel bad. I think about him every day, to be honest, and pretty gutted about that. Anyway, what was I talking about? Boobs. Boobs, yes. So the woods are pretty cool when you're a kid, aren't they? I used to love the woods. They're a pretty magical place full of wonder and surprises. Bushes especially. Used to love a bush. You never know what you're going to find in the bush. Half-buried toy. Remnants of a den. Pornography. Did anyone else find porn in the bush as a kid? Put your hands up if you found porn in the bush as a kid. There's a few of you. It's not uncommon. Okay. But the good thing about woodland porn was the best type of porn. Because it was porn that was so shameful, husbands couldn't even put it in the wheelie bin. It was a deal breaker, basically. It was like ultimatum porn. It was like, Gary, even the porn goes where I do. You're a sick man, Gary. Poor old Gary. He's got his porn in one hand, tail between his legs. Sort of leaves, stashed it in the bush. You know, thinks, I'll leave it there till Carol calms down. Then little Matt comes along. Strikes gold. Woo! Good times. Good days. Yeah. But all the pornography's not really affected me. I've grown up to be a pretty normal person, as you can see. I've got a girlfriend, actually. She's here tonight. Yeah, where is she? Yeah. Her name's Tammy. She's 19 from Essex. And she's shocked by David Cameron's immigration policy. Well, that's it from me. Thanks very much.